I know it's an ancient city, and maybe that's the theme. Maybe we're going to get a whole Planet of the Apes out here, and the world is actually the world that we knew. It's just been overtaken by aliens and been upgraded. The texture pack that we're reviewing in today's video is the Alien Project X texture pack by the Craft Stars. It's currently rated 4.8 stars out of 5 stars from 22 reviews, and it currently costs 660 mine tokens, which is the equivalent of £3.29 in my local currency. It says, step into the future and transform your world into outer space with this alien texture pack, featuring ultra HD graphics, unique alien mob designs, futuristic plant life, and more. Sci-fi atmosphere, advanced 3D armor and weapons, epic alien design for every block, item, mob, block variants, custom UI, realism fog. The builds in the screenshots are not included. Let's get this texture pack reviewed. Welcome back to the home of the texture pack review. I am your host, The Dazman, and we are in a brand new creative world for the Alien Project X texture pack by the Craft Stars. If you enjoyed this texture pack review, please do leave a like on the video. Drop a comment down below. Let me know what you guys are thinking about the texture pack, about the review. Give me some ideas, suggestions. Give me your review. Let me know anything you want to let me know down in the comments. And if you're new to the channel, please do hit the subscribe button. Thank you very much for all of the support recently and long term as well. You've helped the channel grow constantly, so thank you so much for that support. If there's anyone else who hasn't subscribed, please do hit that subscribe button. Now I'm going to jump over to the left hand side. We're going to get the GUI on the screen, and immediately this world definitely feels alien. There is a slight change to the menus. We've got a little bit of a different color, a little bit of a different button scheme going on there, and the world does feel very alien. There are some rough patches in places that we're going to get to just from general setup that I've seen, but overall it doesn't seem to take itself all too seriously. We're not talking about next level realism. We're not talking about next level amazing. This isn't going to hit the top 10s of anyone's packs, in my opinion. But I think it's quite nice as a bit of a playful, fun pack when you don't really want, you want to turn your brain off and you want to have a bit of a play. Just that's my initial impressions. It'd be interesting to see if that carries on going through. But that's what we do these reviews for. So I hope you're able to find what you want to see in this pack or what you want to avoid. Let me know if this review has helped you out. That should be the GUI. So let's have a look at the world. Now, immediately the first thing that I see is an epic skybox. Now, this really does shout to me about PvP. Like, I know it's not sold as a PvP pack. The guy is holding a weapon in the texture pack, but that's about as close as it gets to. But this kind of battle world, space world kind of feel is what you would normally see in a PvP world. That planet in the background there is a very weird shape going on there. We've got an alien sun looking like an alien eye up there. We've got planets. We've got spaceships all off in the distance with different colors. It definitely feels like we're in an alien world, a very advanced alien world, I would say as well. And then one of the big things that changes, the water. So the water is a purple color. On here, we're going to get down here. We've got water with a very subtle, simple animation. I think they would have got some amazing brownie points if they had made ice slightly purple as well. But it does seem to keep some of that blue tint when it runs and comes into an icy biome. Keeps a bluer tint. As we go over here, it gets a bit of a greener tint. So there is definite color, definite alien color to the water as we fly around here as well. It does also mention block variants, so let's have a look and see what we've got. We've obviously got stone here, and I can see variation, even subtle, simple variations down here. Some have lines, some have little markings, some don't. We've got, what block is that down there? We've got granite down there as well, kind of feeling like a bit of a wood block. If we fly over here, we'll see some grass. We'll get to the mobs in a second. There's a little subtle variation to the grass blocks as well. Right here, we've got these little markings. It's not reinventing the wheel. It's not going above and beyond. But there is, oh, look at that, something in the logs there as well. We'll see that at the Armoury. Yeah, it's not exactly reinventing the wheel. It's not gonna blow your mind, but there is variation. It claimed to have it. There is variation here. Now, one thing that unfortunately is broken, and we've seen it in total, like widespread across loads of texture packs at the moment, is Spring to Life broke a lot of the basic mobs. So the chicken, the cow, and the pig, unfortunately, they are all default Minecraft. Now, this usually happens because the texture packs take a while to be approved by Mojang. This was probably submitted before Spring to Life and hasn't had an update, or the update hasn't been approved. But Spring to Life, adding the variants to these free mobs, have broken this. And so they are going to take you out of the pack. They're going to ruin your immersion. Unfortunately, that is not the fault of the craft stars. It's Mojang, and Mojang taking a while to approve any upgrade, if an upgrade or update has been given. If we fly through here, though, we can see we've got the grass with this blue here. I'm guessing in certain biomes it looks more green based on the fact that the block is green. We've got sharp grass here as well. We've got the florals in here too. Definitely not feeling like Earth or whatever planet Minecraft is based on. So I like that. It does have that feel. The skybox I could probably live without, but it does, like I say, not take itself too serious. It's quite fun in that sense, and it's nice to just have a pack like that for a while. Do we have any sheep around? So in my hunt for sheep, I've come across another biome here. So we've got more purple or blue grass going on here. We've got more bluey leaves for the oak leaves. We've got green here for the birch as well. So biome specific colors and variations on here too. Very nice. We've got a sheep on here as well. Very woolly, this sheep. Oh, wow. Okay. Wasn't expecting that face. So robotic, animatronic, droidy for the sheep with the natural wool. Got that standard checker board pattern for the wool as well, and then when we shave it, it's a complete shave, showing that metallic robotic body. You want to be careful, mate, you're going to get assimilated. But that seems to be the theme of what they were going. I would have loved to have seen what the cow looked like. I suppose we're just going to have to see what horses look like instead. And yeah, again, that robotic animatronic theme. We got buttons, we got colors, we got doodads and lights, we got a wiggly tail there. Let's see what happens. Oh wow, some good color here. You know what? The textures are quite nice. Very smooth and polished here. Nice little bits of detail. It fits theme quite nice, you know. That's not bad. Let's get a skeleton horse. Always gives me a baby first. There we go. More metallic robotic going on here. Almost like they're kind of been tethered with these to stop them from going places. Ability to make some lore going on here. Again, very polished and clean. And then we got a zombie horse as well. Oh, wow. Okay. I was expecting more of an inverted color there, but a darker zombie horse. Not much to tell you that it's a zombie, but I suppose it fits in quite well for the rest of the horses. You know what? Initial impressions, other than like the roughness of the sky, I think that feels quite cheap, in honesty. This is quite a nice pack down the bottom so far, although I'm seeing there's lava there, which is purple, with water, which is purple. Although this is more of a darker purple. I don't know. We'll see more as we go forward. But my initial impressions are quite good for this. Quite positive. I like it. I saw the craft stars. I did panic. I won't lie. But so far, feeling quite good. Let's go and find a village. Did you know that Dazman plays games other than Minecraft? Head over to Dazman Plays and you'll see a complete catalogue of games that we play through from start to finish in long play videos, aiming for about an hour a video, start to finish, blind, playing through games and hopefully completing them. Or maybe you want to see Dazman react to a whole load of new content, whether it be other Minecraft content that doesn't appear on the main channel or other content in general. Then head over to the Dazman Reacts YouTube channel and make sure to subscribe to both and help both channels grow. I almost didn't see this village here, buried in the snowy forest. So we'll start at this end over here, I think. In fact, I think it's turned to nighttime as well. So let me just quickly set this back to day. There we go. Slight change, not much, but we'll address that in the next episode. Let's get down here. Okay, so the house is built out of logs. Oh, that's crazy. Like, just to think of, like, you chop up a tree, I'm assuming these are eyes, right? So imagine you chop up the tree, you kill the sentient being that is the tree, and then you build a house out of it, and the sentient being is just stuck as your house. Or you get the logs are infested, and you build a house out of the infestation. Neither are very nice to me. Got cobblestone here and mossy cobblestone. Again, very clean. Nice images. Very good textures going on here. Let's see what goes through. Got the grindstone, is it? Yeah, okay. Over here, we get to see some of the alien vegetation, the trapdoors. Purple melon, is it? Pumpkin, purple pumpkin. Okay, interesting. Good doors. Got the path blocks here, the path and the grass. Kind of sharing that texture looks good. Vineage. Let's see, we've got a villager. Oh, let's start with the iron golem here. Oh, he looks sad. More robotic and mechanical again, makes sense, but his eyes convey a sadness. I like that white and black color scheme though, very clean. And then we've got the villager here. How you doing, mate? I'm a little bit worried about your eye. Oh, wow. We got bug aliens. We got bug aliens. We've got diversity. Shout you guys out. Well done. But we have got buggy aliens. Look at the eyes on those. That is fearful. Wait, why have you got normal eyes? Dude, I don't think you want to be here. This one's got normal. So we've got, I'm assuming, variation in no, hang on. No, it's not biome variation. Some have eyes and some don't. Yo, these guys might be infested. You might need to get out of here, okay? Get together a party and get yourselves out of here. Other than that, though, I like it. It fits theme. It works. It's clean. This is nice. You know what? It's actually quite refreshing to not go into a texture pack and need to see like realism and ultra realism. It does mention ultra HD graphics, which I would actually agree it's very close to, very clean and very polished, but it's so good to not have to deal with a pack that promises the world. This pack knows what it is and is delivering on it so far. I really like this. Let me know what you guys are thinking so far. I'm going to set it to nighttime. And we're going to see what hostile mobs look like. So I've flown out 1,000 blocks just to try and show off a different biome. And we've got bright pink grass here to go alongside the bright blue. So again, that alien design, that alien grass going on here. Very nice, big, vibrant changes to biomes. That's what you want from a pack like this, in my opinion. Let's set it to nighttime, because I haven't set it to nighttime yet, just to see the difference. So not actually much of a difference in the sky. You can tell it's night, but I think only barely, really. Let's drink the night vision potion. Okay, that did light up quite a bit. Obviously, we had the eye as the sun. The moon, a lot more basic. The planet has the light coming off of it. So aside from that weird bloated shape, it does feel quite menacing. Okay. Let's get along here then. Let's see what kind of hostile mobs we can generate down here in this pinky purple biome over here. Not much. Oh, something down here. Hello, how are you? What are you? We've got a zombie. All right, he was wearing armor. So's he. All right, so we got mechanical zombies on here. We are in a land of robots. Okay. No variation to the zombie. It's very clean, very sterile in this. There's a creeper over here. Also, by the way, arachnophobias or arachnophobics, arachnophobia warning, there will be spiders. So just bear in mind, we're probably going to have some robotic spiders. These aliens are a lot more robotic than I thought they would be. The creeper feels quite basic. Again, though, clean, very vibrant colors, very polished. It's not disgusting to look at. I rate the creative changes here. We've got a skeleton over here. Oh my days, he's kept the eyes as well. Oh, he looks buggy. He doesn't even look so much like a robot. He's more, okay, he's more of a bug creature. Is that what the villagers were? The ones that didn't have eyes? Were they more like the fly? Oh wow, that's some beastie armor on him. Okay. That is some red eyes though. Okay. Minimal transparency. Good color again though. And then if we look around, do we have a spider? All right, so I found a spider down here. And yeah, again, it looks like it's another mechanical robotic spider. I like the markings on the legs. I like the way they've got that robotic feel going for it as well. Good color. Hey, you know what? I am pleasantly surprised by this. Pleasantly surprised. Let me know what you guys are thinking. I wasn't expecting robotic mobs. I was expecting more of your kind of crazy alien mobs. But I can still live with this. The skeletons are probably ticking the right boxes for what I was kind of expecting. But I'm very impressed. I don't know why my character won't open his eyes. There we go. You need to keep your eyes open to be able to see the texture pack. Let's head out to the ocean and let's see what's going on in the ocean monument. Right then, so we are flying above the ocean monument. We still got night vision potion on. It's still night time. We can see some good color. It looks very clean from up here. Let's get underwater. I'm liking the kelp that we've got here with the pink tips. Not bad at all. We've got a very unique prismarine brick design as well. Not copy and pasting that usual Y design. Very good. We've got prismarine here. Feeling a bit cobbly, but clean. You can make out those cobbles. I believe the color is also changing. It's gone to more of a blue. It was green beforehand. Hey, all of the blocks look like they're working very well together at this present point in time. Sea lantern with kind of a counterclockwise animation. It's a little bit too clean for me, but hey, it's all right. I'm not going to knock it too bad. It does this, but I'd rather that than the alternative. Let's break this open and let the big guy out. How we doing, dude? You okay? Okay. Very clean, very polished. Let's see what's going on around here. Okay, another robotic natured one. Good color. Hey, these textures have been done really well, you know. There's not like a hint of blur. There's no motion blur. There's no, like, I keep saying blur, but there's no pixelization is the word I was looking for there. That looks really nice. We've got the small guys here as well. Oh, I like that red eye. It's like a camera lens, but a bit more organic in how it moves. Hey, I like that, you know. That's not bad. Good color. Do we have any drowned around? There is one here. So again, another robot. Okay, subtle changes to a zombie as well. The way the face is done a little bit different. No 3D elements, but that's like a grill on the face, kind of like a little beard there too. There's enough change there for that not to be copy and paste to a zombie, in my opinion. Again, very clean, very nice. I'm very well impressed, if that means anything to anyone. This pack, not going to be for everyone. There's harsh tones, the subject is very different, but once you look at it and you know what you're getting, like in terms of the name, you know what to expect. I think this is ticking all the right boxes. Yeah, let's head underground. Let's go to a trial chamber now. All right, then. So we are now inside the trial chamber. And you know what? I'm going to say it again. Very clean, very polished. I really like this. It kind of has a comic-y feel to it with the way that like they've drawn in the light shining off of it. But tough looks good. The blocks look like they work together. They're supposed to be here together. We've got the copper. Very clean, very simple. The two different colors there. The ladder works. The copper bulb looks nice. This is, yeah, I am so impressed with this. I really went into this thinking, oh no, another cringe pack. That's a shulker. That's not what I wanted. That's annoying. You know what? You stay over there, mate. Let's get a breeze. Right, another robotic nature. They definitely kept on theme for this. Good color, nice and clean. I like it. I like it. Pardon my mistake with the shulker instead of the breeze, but hey, a little bit of a sneak preview for the end section. Let's head to the armory now, and let's see what's going on there. All right, then, so we are in the armory now. We get to see how the whole world generates in, and it does feel quite cold, quite sterile, almost like it's still like it's a mechanical world with the gray and the silvers mixed in here. And then we've got the world down here, and immediately I will say this was the first thing I saw when I was setting up the b-roll, right? The purple grass, the purple lava, the purple water, and I didn't like it. But we've obviously gone through the biomes. We've seen that water changes, grass changes. It all seems to change. We've got the cherry blossoms here. And then we've got all of the fence posts and the trees that are stripped. They all look nice, man. The leaves, I could probably... You know what? Actually, no. I was going to say I could live without them, but they're all right. There's some transparency. They're clean. You can tell time has been taken putting in to a lot of these texture faces. The flowers are even animated here. There's the eyes and the infestation in the wood as well. And they feel quite alien. I mean, there's fruits on the old jungle trees there. The acacia, the pale oak as well. Meaning that the creeking's changed. We've got a few extra eyes in the creeking. They're definitely eyes. This creeking's been infested, mate. I'm sorry. The dark oak with the purple leaves as well. The mangrove. I am very impressed. We've got the doors. Again, kind of feeling like something from a spaceship. Some of these would work really well as prison doors, like this one here, the bamboo. The element of bamboo in the middle there too. I like that. The carpets, the trapdoors, the beds, the walls. They're very clean. And it's balancing that kind of sterile manufactured design of the beds with these like metallic metal texturings and the trapdoors. And then you've got the natural with the stone. It's trying to balance that, and I think it's doing a good job. You've got the precious blocks and ores here. It's so clean. It's so well put together. This was a very nice shock. The glass here as well. So we don't have seamless glass, but there is subtle outlines to the colors. Interesting. And then we've got the rest of the blocks. So let's just fly around and you'll just see, look, you got a lot of this polished, clean designs. Nothing looks difficult to look at, which I think is very important in texture packs. You need to be able to see what you're looking at. If you can't bear looking at it, then you're not going to like it. We've got the wall here as well. I've added in some extra mobs here for you guys as well. So you've got the wandering trader with his scary bug eyes and his llamas. We've got a camel, a sniffer, and some slime here too. I know you guys like to see these sometimes. So just to give you a bit of a flyover in the armory, I might as well. We've got more wool here. Got the coral, dead and alive. Again, just well put together. The grass, they feel very artificial. Not grass, the sand feels very artificial. Some of them, like the polished, you can see they're clean and polished. The bricks look good. I just think there's been care into this. And I believe there is a way of saying, you know what, these textures look nice, but I wouldn't play it. I think there's definitely a way to say that. The same way that you could say a texture pack is an 8 or a 9 out of 10, but also not consider it the best texture pack in the world. Like, it hits its elements very well, this pack. I mean, TNT, they haven't just gone for the boring TNT word on there. They've made it look like it's on a timer. The blocks all fit the theme. Like, you buy a pack expecting it to do something, and this does it. And I think that deserves to be applauded. We've got the leather armor here as well, very big and bulky. Kind of got like a crocodile mouth here where it's open so you can see through. Very Halo-esque. Weaponry. The very basic wooden tools here. Let's keep going through. So we've got chainmail. So no transparency on the chainmail. That's a shame. I like the element. I like the theme, but I would have liked there to be some transparency on that. That's a me nitpick though. More tools. Again, very simple. Not copy and paste yet, which is good. Even the helmet different there as well. Let's pop through here as well. Iron, again. So maybe elements of copy and paste on the helmet. But other than that, I mean, they're big, they're bulky. Definitely looking like you're going for a spacewalk. The weapons all look different. All look like they're being given their own bit of character. Gold. The helmet a bit narrower. More covered on the face. I like it. I do like it. If there is copy and paste here, it's not shoved down your throat. Diamond. Look, he's got a little thing on his forearm. Very nice. The weapons. We're starting to get into like dark saber elements here. Good color as well. Netherite. I just really like how big and bulky and how Halo-esque these are looking. Very nice. Very nice indeed. The Elytra looks poor in comparison, I would say. So does the Trident, really. But they've done really well with the bulk there. The shield, very nice. The mace, terrible. The heavy core, very nice. Okay, we're back to this though. The bundles are not sized correctly, so they don't really work properly. That needs to be revisited. The paintings, okay. And then we've got the carved pumpkin. So we've got the bug eye face on the purple pumpkin. We put it on. Got nice big nostrils there as well. I mean, do I look like I blend in with the villagers? You guys tell me, right? But fair dues, it's themed, it's colored, it does well. And then last but not least, if we go into survival, we've got custom hearts, custom hunger. Very nice. You know what? I keep saying it. I keep waiting for something to pop up and just be like, bam, you don't like it because of this. This is what it's terrible. No. It's hitting all of the right things. Anywhere that it is broken on 100 other texture packs, which doesn't make it right. But I can understand so many other texture pack creators are making the same mistakes, right? There must be something that's not easily designed. Like the bundles are wrong everywhere. An easy fix, if they can get it fixed, and it's not really world breaking. So I'm still flying high on this. Let's head to the Nether and let's see what's going on there. All right, so into the Nether we go. How do they make an alien dimension look even more alien? Let's get a spin round here. I've got the night vision on. Let's drink that milk. Get rid of that. Thank you. All right, so we've got the purple lava. Purple, very much a heavy theme here. Netherrack keeping some good raspberry color. Looking like raspberries as well. Okay. More mechanical. So even the Nether is mechanical here. Look at that. Okay. It's good though. It's so good. It's a really good texture. Oh man, I don't feel like I'm wrong in saying this, but I feel like Craft Stars has had a stinker or two. Whoa. All right, I'll get to that in a second. I feel like Craft Stars has had a stinker or two in the marketplace, but if they put this effort into a slightly serious pack, we could get something really good from them, you know. Seeing this just makes the stinkers look even worse. Look at the gas though. The rocket jet at the bottom there. The one eye. Wow. Okay. Hoglins down here too. Okay, so the themes of the overworld and the Nether have followed through. Good color. Good brightness, good vibrance. Let's get over to a soul sand where there's no color. I love the way the Netherrack is just peeking through the soul sand. The soul sand here with the ghosts on it. No crazy elements in terms of like massive amounts of fog. It does say there's supposed to be a realism fog actually. I don't see any realism fog. That might be the markdown. I haven't seen any fog. I play on a 30 chunk render distance. I'm not seeing any real fog, but I'm really liking the way the colors are all combining. The greens, the reds, the purples. This is very strong. I do like this. Let's get to a fortress. All right, so we're at the fortress then. We got a magma cube, decided to end it all. Sorry, mate. Didn't look like the magma block though. That's a shame. Okay, so we're finding some things to nitpick here. Let's look around. I like the darker purple. Kind of like a grape feel. Very nice. What is that? That is like buggy as hell. Not buggy as in broken, but buggy as in you look like a fly, mate. That is so unsettling. We've got the blaze, the robotic blaze here too. Liking that. Yeah, it kind of looks like Voltorb from Pokemon to a degree. Almost a bit, I don't know where I was going with that thought, but it looks really nice. I like the color. The color looking very strong. Let's get the Wither out here, I think. All right, so we got the Wither spawning in now. The blue power up. Oh, that's a shame. That feels very basic for what we've seen on the rest of the pack. There aren't really even elements of robotic stuff. A bit of paneling maybe, but that's actually a shame. It's clean, it's polished, it still fits the quality of the pack. I just don't think it fits the creativity of the pack. Got the custom boss bar there as well. That is a shame. I expected a little bit more there, but maybe that was just me. Let me know what you guys are thinking. Let's head to the end. And let's see the Ender Dragon, the Enderman, and a proper look at the Shulker. All right, so into the end we go. Very simple, clean end stone. Up we go. All right, void is good. Nothing bad about the void. Enderman over here. Okay. That kind of diagonal glisten makes him look like he's wearing like a Starfleet uniform or something. Very plain and simple. Still very polished though, very high quality. Let's pop over here. We've got an Ender Dragon. All right, again with the glistening. Again, quite simple, just very polished. Not really reinventing the wheel here at all. I suppose they've stuck to a more vanilla feel for the bosses, which we'll confirm with the Warden maybe, but... Okay, they've just kind of polished it up, added a few touches of difference to it. Not much going on there, but not bad at all. And then if we go over here and we place down a shulker, let's see this guy properly. So this guy, again, now this has a drastic change. We've got like the handles on it. We've got the grating on the face. Can we get a proper look at him? Yeah, he definitely looks more alien. Definitely looks more nasty, shall we say. But they've stuck to a more, what's the word, traditional theme for the bosses, it feels like. Which is a shame, but I can understand it. We've got quite a lot here in this pack. Let's head to the Ancient City and let's see the Warden. All right, so we are in the Ancient City now then, and yeah, a lot of clean. So they've gone for a traditional skulk. Again, I mean, while part of me is glad it's not that pinky purple, I would have liked more of an alien feel down here. This feels very basic in terms of what we've got. When you see how much change is up on like the surface, shall we say, down here looks very simple. Like I know it's an ancient city, and maybe that's the theme. Maybe we're going to get a whole Planet of the Apes out here, and the world is actually the world that we knew. It's just been overtaken by aliens and been upgraded. And down here is the world that we remember. I mean, I very quickly built up an understanding right there for some lore to make it work, but I'm still disappointed. I would have liked to have seen a lot more alien, like chuck in some yellow in this skulk, make it really like out there, you know? You've given me a whole load of out there for the rest of the pack. It would have looked really good out there here as well. Let's get the Warden. All right, so the Warden should be about to spawn here. Here we go. Okay. Okay, so stronger. And he's got his tongue sticking out there. Hello. This guy has got a lot stronger robotic elements to him than the Wither and the Ender Dragon seem to have. So that blew my whole lore out of whack there. Okay. That changes my perception on what I feel of the Ancient City then. I feel like the Ancient City is a miss here, to be honest with you. And I kind of feel like so's the Warden and the Wither, and that's a shame because this pack has been such a good pack up until about 2 sections ago, and I really liked the Nether. I really did. But the Wither and the Ender Dragon were a bit of a miss. The Ancient City's been a bit of a miss. So what do I give this pack? I was so going for an 8 out of 10, like a super strong 8 out of 10. I think the fact that the Ancient City's quite boring, shall we say, a bit plain. Let's say plain. Plain's probably a more politically correct word. Because the Ancient City's quite plain, because the Wither and the Ender Dragon were a little bit too basic after seeing the Warden, I'm going to go for a strong 7 out of 10. And I think it's a very strong 7 out of 10. It's just a shame that all of the kind of plain and more boring aspects were right at the end. And I want to give a shout out to the stuff that we have seen. Like, I really like how this pack knows exactly what it's supposed to be. It's not trying to reinvent the wheel. It's not trying to be super serious. It's just, here is a super vibrant, super colorful, super fun texture pack. And if you're into aliens, if you're into that more weird and wacky, then this is for you. And I think the price is good. Very nice price at 660 mine tokens. So I'm going to go for a 7 out of 10. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. Give me your review. Please do leave a like on the video if you enjoyed the review. And if you're new to the channel, please do hit the subscribe button as well. Thank you for watching, everybody. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace!